Hey, buddy, can you do me a favor? Oh, can you hit me with your car? Oh, fire.
Oh dear.
Hi, Maddie. Welcome to my baddieween series. Today, I'll be showing you how to recreate this deer makeup. If you want to learn how to be Chucky and you want to know how to do the base, it's the same thing that I did in the last video. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I take it on like a densely packed brush, and I just put it on top of my cheekbones. Naked Urban Decay Metal Mania palette into the shade Sound Tower. Small, rounded, flat brush at the C of my brow, and I'm gonna start carving it. I don't want to make it even on both sides. The line should start at the bottom of your brow, and then you connect it to your nose. This is the perfect part where you're gonna contour your nose.
We want to look like we cannot breathe. Okay.
I'm gonna put a line right where the crevices of my nose are. The tip. We're gonna bring this down. Start working it into the front of my brows. A densely packed angled brush, and I'm gonna start cleaning it up with the color Studio. Place the color on top. Now that we have objectively the most horrific looking contour, we're gonna start blending this down each side of your face. They're sisters, okay? They don't look exactly the same, but you know, they're both bodies. Now that we've got the harsh line diffused, you just take a fluffy brush. It's gonna diffuse the lines on the ends. Make sure that color is just nicely distributed. Now bring the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. We're gonna take it on the back of our hand. Small rounded brush. We're gonna do a cut crease. Oh, there you go. Get some pigment. We're just gonna coat the first half of your eye. Put it a little bit above where your eyelid crease ends. We're gonna slowly carve it until it doesn't look weird. Where my dark circle is, we're cutting that. You fill it in. Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Put some in the lid to reinforce that concealer. Actually, this is pretty good. And we're just gonna put that everywhere we cut our crease and put our concealer. Just blended it down, but I didn't mess with the browns. Go back in the shade Studio on my fluffy brush on the outer third of our eye. Tap it in, and then you bring it up. Very lightly blend that right under your brow bone. You can also take that color and put it under. If people like this look, does that mean I'm deer pretty? This is the Essence Super Fine Brush Liner. It's waterproof. And if you go in my link tree, you can get 10% off. Shake it up. So we're gonna start with a straight line, and then we're gonna bring it back in. When you bring it back in, you just draw a curve. You can flip your wand, and you just lay it on your lash line. We're gonna do the inner corner. Angle our brush in the way we want our inner corner. Connect it. You would take the tip of your eyeliner. Just gonna lay that right there on our lash line. The NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Cottage Cheese. Take this, and we're gonna put it in our waterline. Just gonna slightly open your eye. A flat, rounded brush. I'm gonna put that under our eyeliner on the inner corner. Right where we cut the crease, we're gonna highlight that into the middle of your eye. We're gonna go right under the brow. Then I'm going to set with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Tassel. We're gonna put that everywhere we put the highlight just to set it in place. Put it right under our eye. Bring that light in there, in our crease. Under our eyebrow. Now we're going to take the Shiseido Lash Curler, curl our lashes. The L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is waterproof as well. We start from the base of our lash, bring it up. You can also wiggle, and at the end, I like to add a little more product. So I kind of just go in with the tip of this. We shall also do the bottoms. Now that these Mama's favorite lashes from Temu. So the biggest one goes on the outer corner of my eye, and the smallest goes on the middle of a flat pair of tweezers. From the bottom up, our cunty lash cluster, and then we're gonna place it in the outer third of our eye. That looks wonk right now. Get it as close to your lash line as possible. The second biggest lash, you're gonna place it right next to the other lash. For the third and final lash, we're gonna place it almost in the middle of our eye. Perfect. Juvia's Place blush in the shade Volume 4. So I'm gonna dip into the pink. I'm gonna put it on my cheekbone. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit, just so when we put the darker color, it has a nice transition shade to blend into. And then I'm gonna put a tiny bit on my nose. I'm gonna take the dark magenta, and I'm gonna focus that right on my cheekbones, then on my nose.
We're gonna start releasing the beast.
With the Brow Stylist Definer, start creating a little U shaped right under the tip of our nose. Once we have our U shape, we're gonna create two opposite U shapes coming from each side. We're gonna look at our nostril. We're gonna go right in the center, and then we're gonna start tracing it. Okay, start lightly, connect that to your U. Now we're gonna fill it in.
This is so cool. Apparently this is
Waterproof too. Line it up with the center of your mouth. We're gonna line the top of our lip. I just traced my natural lip line, but a little over. So I just put a little bit under. We're gonna blend it out. Girl, we trying to give juicy but natural. We have this brow pencil out. You could do your brows. So you can just like redefine them. NYX brow glue. Start at the ends of the brows. And then I just work my way to the front. This is the Craft Pro Face and Body Paint. They're all individually. If I... Yes, Papa.
You are like Papa.
Guys, Stranger Things coming out. Stranger Things coming out. Alright, so I'm gonna take my paint, this spray bottle with agua, water. I'm gonna spray water in it. That's how you activate it. And then you put your brush in there, then you spin it around, and then now it's paint. Use the end of the brush. You dip the brush into the paint, down and up, straight motion, and you create a dot. Basically just creating little dots. And see how it's kind of getting, you need enough product on the brush to actually get it going. There you go, see? So once you have enough product on there, you'll get a cleaner dot. Oh, a dot. I'm going to be placing these dots where my cheekbone area is, and I'm going to continue it up into my temple and my forehead. And depending on how hard you push the brush depends on how big the dot is going to be. Start big and then you can work around. For the cheeks, you make it a triangle. And take a smaller brush. We're going to do more tiny dots in between the big dots. We're going to start right in the center of our nose. We're going to make little tiny dots under where the darkest line of our nose contour is. This way, I'm gonna line them up. Like, it has to be even, but at the same time, there's so many little dots that no one's really gonna know. You go from about halfway down your nose and then you continue it up into your brow. So we're just gonna place the dots right under the brow. And then we're gonna place another dot where our wing would end. Add one more dot at the end. There, she's awake! I'm gonna put it on the other eye and hopefully it looks even. Stop, so majestic. It's more. The Fenty Skin Hydrating Lip Oil in the shade Smurfberry. Apply this in the center of my lip, kind of blend everything together. Glitter hairspray, spray it on my décolleté. Okay, basically the completed look. I'm gonna take out my clips and then thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. I will be making similar content in the future, so please like this video and comment down below what you're going to be for Halloween. I love you guys so much. Bye. To act like a deer, you must emphasize their cautious, observant, girl what? Adaptable behavior. Guys, you're making me act like that? Oh! Do I have to get hit by a car?
You can do it.